This is Kate Baconsale. You're listening to Baconsale.
Welcome to the show. Zach, Kent, and Joel recording every Tuesday. We'll be filling the stands with phony bands. Buy a ticket, please, and then you'll know. Oh, welcome to the show. Let's get started. Oh, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Wow.
There we go. 2 takes. Hey, guys. How's it going?
I feel so welcome.
Yeah. I feel welcome to radio.
Because you said welcome to the show.
A little amped up, right?
My haircut fell out.
What song was that?
We're going to talk about it in just a minute.
Okay.
Are we?
Is that one of the bands?
It's Scotty Doesn't Know.
Oh.
If you didn't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I didn't know.
Because you didn't include them in the show. We'll talk about it a little bit later.
So, welcome to Baconsale. I'm Joel.
I'm Kent.
I'm Zach.
We'd like to thank you for listening to our last episode, our Good Directors, Bad Movies episode.
Yeah. We're sorry, directors?
I don't know if I want to apologize or just recognize that Ryan Farron on Twitter said, Bicentennial Man got a lot of hate on this episode, but I like it. And there's something about that made me feel like, not pity, that's not the right word, but I was like, well, I mean, it's not like it's bad, but...
Yeah.
I believe my comment back to him was something like, oh, you like a movie about robots? What?
It's almost like we did a show about that.
Love you, Ryan.
It is pretty good. It just was not marketed.
You don't lie, Zach.
I don't know.
Jeez.
I don't want to get into it. But
Clearly.
no, a lot of things. I also don't want to get into what Chidwick number 6 says on YouTube. I'll stand by it. As bland as The Force Awakens was, at least it was trying to exist in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
And had episode 8 gone well, it would have made it better.
Yeah.
The Last Jedi is indefensible, which reminded me, we're going to have to do that.
What?
Defend The Last Jedi.
Oh, please.
Or
boy.
versus, which is worse.
It's the biggest middle finger to the fan base, and even your short discussion made me angry, so I'm going to stop. Yes, sorry. Joel mentioned on the episode, we don't get into Star Wars anymore, and that's why.
Well, we don't want to be the horrible hating people, but at the same time, we're kind of just like, we're not really.
I don't know, Joel. You do kind of have an edge now, so
I am the edge.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I actually got a message from a friend of mine, Jeff, if you're out there and listening. We had a whole conversation about back and forth. And Zach, I believe I sent you the quote so you could read.
You did.
You could read a portion of the long conversation we had, because I love talking film with this guy.
All right.
All right, Joel, thank you for the setup.
You're welcome.
He says, I think I would rather watch 1941 than some of Spielberg's more recent stuff, where he just seems to be on autopilot, like Ready Player One. A movie I like, by the way.
Yeah.
Kubrick would agree with you on Fear and Desire, though I think I would rather watch that than A Clockwork Orange again. Agree.
Okay, sure.
Other than a few shots, I find nothing praiseworthy or good rapport about any aspect of that movie. Mm-hmm. And then I think my biggest disagreement was over Scorsese. Kundun?
Yes.
It's a strong...
Kundun.
Kent Dunn.
K-U-N-D-U-N.
Oh, Kent Dunn.
Dunn. Thank you. Kent C. Dunn.
Is a strong and notable film, even if it's not the more Scorsese movie.
Yeah.
When he ventures out into the crime or gangster genre, his style often dissipates too. But I would vote for New York, New York, or even The Aviator as a weaker film before Kundun.
Ooh, what?
Yeah. Thank you, Jeff.
And I realized when I was talking about it, I never finished The Aviator.
What?
I got bored.
That's with Leo, right?
I got, yeah. So
Well, your fingernails grew really long.
But
right?
I remember watching The Aviator, getting a little bored, and then I fell asleep. And the next day, I had to return it, and I was like, I don't really care to finish.
Yeah.
So I just returned it.
Remember
having to return movies?
Remember physical media? What the heck? Now, before we go, we want to thank some patrons in a couple special categories.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
What have I done? Before we continue on, I do want to shout out Patrick Rhodes, who had a lot of fun this week, and I did as well, with some memes. So he says I had some time this weekend, so I made Baconsale meme template. I'll post the template along with the memes. Thank you.
The more you know.
There was The More You Know with our pictures, including a very dashing one of me.
It looks like our heads have been cut off and then thrown
I
onto
love mine. He picked a great picture of me starting school in a pandemic. It was fantastic. To which mine said, I think Joel is the only one with an edge on Baconsale anymore. Joel's quote is, I'm the hipster with the edge.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
And then Kent's is, here comes the real anger.
Yeah, and I meant it, guys.
Yeah, sure you did. Okay.
Cute.
Okay.
Anyway, everyone, thanks for playing along. It was a fun week. Yes. And thanks to Jonathan for being on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jonathan.
And Jonathan, I believe, will be one of the many people who are joining us at our 500th episode, which is coming up very soon. We're doing it in front of a live studio audience.
We're totally ready. The sound is all set up.
Yeah.
We've planned the show.
Nothing to worry about. We're not stressed at all.
It's fine.
But it's going to be a fun show.
We sold out of free tickets.
I got stickers.
Yeah. So the seats are sold out right now, and we hope that everyone said that they can come. We'll be able to come. We hope to see you there and record in front of a live studio audience. And the rest of you who aren't able to come, we're sorry, but you'll be able to enjoy the audio of what we did that night.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
That's not a guarantee at this point.
Fine. Episode 500 will be lost forever.
We'll see.
But that's not what we're talking about today. What are we talking about today, Zach?
We're having a festival.
We're having
kind
a
of a festival.
We're having a fake band festival.
Yeah.
Now, fake bands.
Yeah.
What do you mean fake bands?
Well, it's a lot like the When We Were Young
Like Milli
thing.
Vanilli?
Oh.
It's a lot like the When We Were Young festival, but like TV and movie bands.
Yeah, we did this kind of before, back in the Baconsale episode 488, Schoolyard Pick Annoying TV Neighbors, just recently, where we talked about kind of a fake neighbors in real life.
Yeah. We were picking a gated community of sorts,
Yes.
right? We were drafting from a list. And Zach, were you moving into the neighborhood?
Yeah, I was trying to select the neighborhood based on, neighborhoods are very important to
Yes.
me.
But also last year on episode 457, Mockbuster Video, we did fake movies that really didn't exist. And
Yeah.
kind of talked about which ones we really like to watch. So we're kind of combining those two ideas in a music festival.
Yeah.
So we've compiled a list of 38 fake bands.
That's a lot of bands, Bill.
that exist in
think about
TV and movies, but not in real life.
This is going to date the episode, but it's warm outside. And there's generally Coachella, Lollapalooza, Lilith Fair, you name it. Warp Tour's back, guys.
I am not dressed for Coachella.
You were overdressed
I'm
for
way
Coachella.
overdressed for Coachella.
I'm going to help you out there.
Thank you.
Yeah. A little
What?
die cut. I don't know. Something or other.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's festival season. So it's all about live music. And so we need to put together a concert festival, but it's not Joel and I together.
Ken and I are putting on separate music festivals.
Yes, we are.
At
You
the
could
same
be
time.
friends and join each other's.
It's just when the
No.
bookings worked out. Now, I want to give you a little insight into how the conversation about this episode went.
Yeah,
Because we
let's do it.
started talking about how this would go down. And we said, okay, we're going to both do a music festival and Zach picks which one he wants to go to. And then we realized the glaring obvious point is that if the Wonders from That Thing You Do,
The Oneders.
the Oneders,
Hey, that's
Yeah.
on Netters.
We all say differently.
if they are chosen, that will be the venue
The
that
automatic.
Zach goes to. The automatic one. So we said,
It could be a bunch of bad bands in the Wonders, and I'm in.
yeah. So we said we can't do that.
We took them right out.
So what we decided we're going to do is Kent and I are going to be doing the festivals, but Zach here is the manager of the Wonders, of the Oneders or Oneders, and he is going to be deciding at which festival his boys are going to be playing.
From now on, we will simply be the Wonders. And
Yes.
then I wonder what happened to the Oneders.
But then, so Zach will then choose at the end which one, which event is big enough, is best enough, is good enough, is smart enough, and doggone it, people like it.
Wow.
That was stupid.
Yeah, it's fine.
But
Love
that
it.
he'll choose which one that his boys will go to and play at, so that it'll be the best festival.
Now, this is a show full of strategy. Are we picking the bands that we love, that we grew up with, that we enjoy their music and may have on our playlist? Or are we gaming Zach?
Don't game me. You know I don't know any of these well enough to have a game.
Deal.
Well, and we want you to play at home too, because Zach may make a choice here, but you still have the decision about which one you'd go to.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of fun bands out here.
It's so funny, right? Because you look at any of these concerts and there's like 30 people in a day, right?
Yeah.
And some of these acts only have one song. These are
Yeah.
one-hit wonders. They may only play their one
I
song.
tried to find as many multiple songs as I
Some
could.
of these bands only have one verse of a song
Yeah, we'll get there.
that they
Yeah.
keep just play over and over again.
And yet it made such an impact.
By the way, my intro was from the band Lustra, which are on the movie Eurotrip, which I never want to mention Eurotrip again on this show. But Matt Damon appears as a cameo, but Lustra is a real band with a fake cameo on it.
I was so disappointed because he had that on the list. He's like, oh, I'm going to get it.
Because I love this song.
I did the research. I'm like, no, they existed. They were doing a cameo and Matt Damon's not.
Which is funny, though, because some of these bands become real.
That's
have real
the weird
hits.
thing. Yeah, there's some weird things on here where reality or fiction became reality.
Should we get right into it, though?
Yes, we should. And at Joelchella, what I'm going to be doing.
Oh,
Joelchella.
What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying picking the bands that will bring the biggest audiences, that have the biggest draw. That's my strategy. I'm not gaming Zach here. I want to create the best festival possible.
Okay, well, at Fowlapalooza,
Like faux.
like Fowlapalooza.
Folapalooza.
Yeah, Fola or Tollapalooza. But yeah, we're going to go Folapalooza. We're going to just have a good time, guys. We're going to go for all audiences.
That's what I'm doing. This is literally, why'd you say that to me? That's literally what I'm doing.
No, we'll see. We'll see, Joel.
So we're going to do a little schoolyard pick here, and we're going to, Zach, you believe you have the official Baconsale coin.
Indeed, I do. Well, do you need me to read off the bands? Want me to give you a full
yes,
list?
Yes, do that
Hey,
first.
before the official Baconsale coin gets flipped. Get ready for this. I'm not doing it in a one breath, though. That's not happening.
That's fine.
We have Alvin and the Chipmunks, Barry Jive and the Uptown Five, Clash at Demon Head, Crucial Taunt, Dewey Cox, Drive Shaft, Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem, Eddie and the Cruisers, Figure D and Modal Nodes, Hannah Montana, Hep Alien, Jim and the Holograms, Jesse and the Rippers, Josie and the Pussycats, Mitch and Mickey, Mouse Rat, Nick Rivers, Pink Slip, Pop. Oh, Pop.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Powerline, Robin Sparkles, School of Rock, Scrantonicity, Sing Street, Cespabomb, nice.
Yeah.
Spinal Tap, Steel Dragon, Stillwater, The Archies, The Barden Bellas, The Blues Brothers, The Folksmen, The Monkees, The Partridge Family, The Soggy Bottom Boys, The Weird Sisters, Wyld Stallyns, and Zack Attack.
4 takes.
It only took 4 takes to read that whole.
We got it.
list.
We got it.
It's
We were
fine.
good.
It's fine.
But we hope that those names sparked some interest in your brain as we begin now.
I'm sure about half of them you didn't even know.
Yeah, that's true.
But
And
you'll-
we will
you'll have
tell
heard
what.
of them.
Yeah, we'll say where they're from. And if you don't know who they are, you can also go to baconsale.com and find our YouTube playlist. We have a playlist of these bands performing, so you can see them, understand them, and then decide where you want to go.
And it is a great playlist. I was having a lot of fun watching it.
It was a lot of
I've
fun.
gone through it twice now.
So
yeah,
have I.
really good.
It's like playing on my headphones, and I was watching it. And I was like, "This is fun."
No, it's great. All right, who gets to call it?
Joel
Who won last
lost
time?
the neighborhood show.
Do you want to call it? Then?
No, I want Joel to call
Did
it.
I lose it?
Yeah.
Okay. Heads
All
or
right.
tails?
Heads or tails?
Heads. You can't see this, listener, but heads is Charles III, and tails is Canadian Maple Leaf.
And the winner gets to choose whether they get to go first and get 1 pick, or go second and get 2 picks.
Yeah.
Okay, and here we go. Heads or tails, Joel?
I'm gonna go heads.
Oh, that's a good sound. It is a Canadian Maple Leaf. It is tails.
Okay.
Kent, the choice is yours. First
Check-a-rama.
or second and third.
Second and third.
All right.
Oh no!
I know. It's so hard to go first. That's why I didn't want the pressure.
With the first overall pick in the Faux Band Festival, what do you have?
Well, Zach, man, this is tough.
I know it really is tough. I'm so sorry, Joel.
Because I was really good. I was really hoping I'd not have to choose. Not have to choose. I'm gonna go with honestly one of my favorite bands.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because I'm gonna choose the Monkees.
Oh,
Hey,
great
hey.
pick.
So the Monkees are
the
well, okay.
Monkees.
So and as is the case, we have to submit our demo tape to Zach.
Yeah,
so we can
absolutely.
hear it. So here's the demo tape for the Monkees. You can listen to it and then get the vibe for who they are.
Here we come, walk down the street.
So the Monkees, if you don't know what the show is, because it was a show first, The Misadventures of a Struggling Rock Group. This show aired from 1966 to 1968. You got Davy Jones on the tambourine, drums, and vocals. You get Mickey Dolenz on lead vocals and guitar. Peter Tork, Mike Nesmith. This is a funny story because this band, the Monkees, they were originally a fictional band. They were created for the NBC television sitcom The Monkees, which was kind of a play on the Beatles.
What?
Yeah, they were created just to be the faces and the singing voices. And they had occasional composition. They could occasionally make a song, whatever, but it was professional songwriters who were actually making the songs.
Sure.
But as they went along and became more popular, they ended up becoming a real band. And they have 14 studio albums.
So crazy.
And I am a big fan of the Monkees. I watched the show growing up.
I was waiting for you to say, I am an owner of them all.
Mickey or Davy?
I was always a Mickey fan.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
I don't know. For some reason, he was the goofy one.
Yeah.
I like that. Although Mike Nesmith, I always thought was real cool.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah.
Was he the one with the hat?
Yeah. Yes. He's the one
Okay.
with the hat that invented MTV.
The one with the hat.
Yeah, with like a knit hat.
Yep.
But they got hits such as Theme from the Monkees, which was heard, Last Train to Clarksville, I'm a Believer, Daydream Believer. Like there's a lot of songs out there by the Monkees. And I think in this fictional world where we're having fictional festival, having the real Monkees there would be a big draw for people because they did tour. I remember when they came to Lagoon.
You were alive?
When they came to Lagoon?
Yeah.
It was much later. Yes, it was like a reunion tour thing. But yeah, they had kind of
So-
a resurgence in like
Yeah.
the mid 80s.
I do think like they'd be fun to see on stage because I would like to see them. I would
Yeah.
like to go to your concert for that. However, they almost in their show almost never make it to stage because they're always part of some grand conspiracy.
There's a lot of goofiness that happens in the TV show.
And they destroy everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of a worry.
But you can't beat the music. It's so good. And the songs are so much fun. And I just think this would be a big crowd pleaser for having the Monkees at my festival.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's how we're getting started, everyone.
Everyone's like, oh man, the Monkees are there. I'm in.
Yes.
Headliner.
Yes.
Monkees.
They
Okay.
were a big influence on the Beatles.
Clearly. Clearly.
All right, do I get to go? I got to go choose 2 in a row?
Last Train to Clarksville is the Monkees?
Yeah.
I legitimately did not know that, and I love that song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
The last
Oh, it's
train to
great.
Clarksville.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Don't do it. Don't do it,
Kent,
Ken.
who do you got?
For my first pick, I'm choosing Powerline.
Oh. How did I know that was going to happen?
Are you playing me?
Oh, yeah. So
It's because I'm from the 90s.
you already know it, Zach, but I'm going to play it anyway so you can have the
Yes, please.
So the listener out there also has the same experience we do about,
They know.
about this song from a Goofy movie.
Guys,
I was going to say, we're not even talking. We're just jamming.
He is the biggest rock star on the planet. Huge in 1995, inspired by Bobby Brown, Michael Jackson, Prince, David Bowie. I mean, that is just total package right there.
Yeah.
2 solid hits. We have Stand Out and Eye to Eye.
2 solid hits. 2 only hits.
Yeah, but that's all you need when you're Powerline.
It's awesome.
Okay.
I'm not going to deny how awesome
Here's
it
what's
is.
cool about him. Like, stage presence is there, but even if the audience comes up on stage, he's a professional.
He is.
He will even watch their dancing and then adjust his dancing based on what they're doing.
That's going to cause some chaos at your festival, though. If everyone can just get up on stage and join Powerline,
Yeah.
he's going to get shanked.
Wait, no, please don't.
My festival is the one where Powerline got shanked.
But yeah, I mean, Powerline would put on a show. Granted, I love how it's going to be like all different eras and decades because it's a very 90s act.
Live action and
for sure.
animated.
Right. Actually, this is going to be kind of cool.
Details.
So yeah, Powerline, I think, would be a showstopper.
It's weird because Powerline is like his voice is cemented in my head, but the voice Tevin Campbell, who does the voice of Powerline, I know none of his stuff. Even though he's like a 5-time Grammy nominee, I've never heard his other music. It's only Powerline.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
He's a legend.
That's a great choice, Kent.
I think he was shanked and murdered, allegedly, because he only had those 2 hits.
Probably.
We haven't heard from him since.
All right, Kent. Who else you getting?
Okay, what is your third pick?
Well, this is a hard choice, but I think it's the right choice. It's Sing Street.
Oh, I knew you'd have
could
to
I
get
not do this?
No, that makes sense. In fact, let me play the
All right, cue it up.
the sample of Sing Street so that you all can hear that.
Mercy. Sing Street. So I was in the 90s. I'm going back to the 80s. This is a band. It's a band of Catholic schoolboys inspired by The Cure, The Clash, Duran Duran, and really any 80s era music. 80s nostalgia is still alive today, which is kind of strange, and I think these guys would really draw a crowd. Plus, this is going to show up a lot in the show. They're teens playing really good music, and I think people would really get behind that.
Yeah.
And, you know, they've got something to prove, and they're going to prove it. Their songs are The Riddle of the Model,
Riddle on a motto.
Up, A Beautiful Sea, Girls to Find You, Brown Shoes, and like we just heard, Drive It Like You Stole It, which is the showstopper. That is your encore right
It's a
there.
great-
I dare say these guys are a headliner because they do have the music selection and the variety within their own band.
I mean, the only gig they've done before this, Kent, is like a high school dance.
but it was like a good high school
didn't they-
dance.
Good high school dance, and then he ran away. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Are we going to get Connor back?
We may not because he wants to be a little more famous.
Yeah.
Go to a better festival.
Almost famous, he wants to be.
Oh, we'll get there. Yeah, so my first 2 choices are Powerline and Sing Street from the movie Sing Street.
Wow.
All
Okay.
right. So now we're just doing the ones, right?
Yes. Back and forth. You, Joel, and then we'll go back to Kent.
Okay.
So your number 2 pick.
Okay.
Here we go.
So the thing about this is, I don't think maybe this is the best band out there, maybe, but I'll tell you what.
Please choose them.
As soon as we started talking about fake bands, I knew I had to book Zack Attack.
What?
Yeah. I knew Joel would.
Yeah, you did. That's Zach Morris, AC Slater, Lisa Turtle, Screech Powers, and Kelly Kapowski, not Jesse, in Zack Attack.
Didn't Jesse sing backup?
No, Jesse actually, Elizabeth Berkley, the actress who played Jesse, she had an injury to her knee just before they filmed this, so she's not really in the episode.
Was she
at
so
all.
excited? She was so scared?
Yeah,
What happened?
That's what happened. She was on caffeine pills.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zack Attack from Saved by the Bell, which, that show, we could do a whole episode on that. Probably will at some point.
At some point.
But it is one of those episodes, Rockumentary, I believe is the name of the episode. And it's all about this garage band that gets discovered. And it's the stereotypical story of them becoming famous and then breaking apart because of fame. And
They played 40 cities and 5 festivals over the course of 6 grueling months. It really kind of blew up in their faces, though,
did.
right? It was a little too much touring for these teens.
with hits such as Friends Forever, Did We Ever Have a
Okay.
Chance?
How long is that song?
Friends Forever?
Yeah.
An eternity.
45 seconds.
looping.
It's 45 seconds, by the way.
I'm sure they have a feature-length version out there somewhere.
Have you ever seen the video where they show what they're really playing?
Yes, it is
And
hilarious.
it's amazing.
Because you can tell that only Mario Lopez was trained on the drums. Everyone else on their instrument, I'm not pretty sure. No. But yeah, Zack Attack. If I could have Zack Attack at my festival, I'm going to get all the 90s kids.
I'm so mad that you played a band that's like halfway down my list, right? I get why, because it's nostalgia, but you're making me choose another song that's almost equal to and as bad as your choice.
It's not bad.
Because I could steal one of your better choices that I know you'll pick, but I want you to have this certain band.
Now I'm wondering what you're talking about.
And so I'm going to go with an almost equal song because it's Forever. It's by Josie and the Rippers.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'll play the
This, by the way, is like choice 17 for me, but I'm going to choose it as number 3.
Just so it gets stolen later?
Yeah.
All right, here goes. Here's the demo tape for Josie and the Rippers.
This music video is so weird.
Just
Talk forever.
I remember
so sultry.
No, I think I remember being a little disappointed by this because because he was supposed to be like this big rock star, and he comes out with this ballad was kind of.
Are you talking about the ballad that hit number 1 on Japan's pop chart? Okay. I will say though, the Rippers, they have some issues. They actually kicked Jesse out of the band because he chose family
and
over
replaced him with
touring.
who?
Oh, Barry Williams from the Brady Bunch, and it became Barry and the Rippers.
Yep.
But then the Rippers, because they're so tumultuous, they when they came back for Fuller House, they were there in the first episode. They sang the song, so they just keep kicking off the lead acts and bringing them back.
Don't forget that when Jesse Uncle Jesse left Jesse and the Rippers, he actually formed a new band called Hot Daddy and the Monkey Puppets.
Yeah, come on, like what are we doing?
I don't know what's going on there.
Listen.
But Jesse and the Rippers, that is like the Beach Boys. That's when John Stamos was actually with the Beach Boys.
Actually, it was the Mike Love era, and I hate him for that.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like it actually is a Beach Boys song hidden as a Jesse and the Rippers song.
Yeah, but listen, having John Stamos on stage in his prime is a crowd pleaser.
For sure.
And
We
listen,
should- we should
I know this
clarify.
because I saw him with the Beach Boys back in the day.
At Lagoon?
No, actually at the St. Louis Arch. Played the VP Fair.
Yeah, we should clarify that these bands are in their prime. We're not getting like the Frankie Valli kind of experience.
Oh,
That was sad to see that. But
if you're not watching right now, Zach's
Zach's doing an impression
I'm
of the
actually
meme
moving
out
my
there.
jaw way too much.
Yeah.
Joel, I love that we chose bands with one song each.
Yeah. No. Zack Attack had Didn't We Almost Have It All?
Joel,
That's
come
not
on.
the terrible singing.
Joel,
They
come
have another song.
Uh-huh.
But it's my turn again?
Yes.
The 6th overall pick.
Could you choose a better one this time so I don't have to go that far down my list?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose a band that will not only like unify everyone at the concert.
All right.
It's going to unify the entire universe, Kent.
Oh.
Because I'm choosing Wyld Stallyns. So
You mean Kiss?
yes, it is. This is Kiss, disguised as Wyld Stallyns, which, if you don't know, is Bill S. Preston, Esquire, and Ted Theodore Logan, along with their wives Joanna and Elizabeth, and Death on bass guitar, and Station on congo and bongos, and also Good Robot Bill and Good Robot Ted being backup dancers.
We've done an entire Bacon bit about this band. These guys are so frustrating because they're never musicians. In fact, when they get their song,
Do an entire Bacon bit
we
about Wyld Stallyns.
reviewed
did on
Face
the
the
third
Music
movie.
because they never reached their potential.
no third movie.
They steal from themselves on their deathbeds, who stole it from themselves on their deathbeds. This is a prophecy paradox right here. These guys were never actually good. They were just told they were
I
good.
do not accept Face the Music as canon.
Isn't the implication that this song is the song?
It was unwritten.
Oh.
No.
In fact, their song
came out at It came out at the
Okay,
end.
here we go.
Let me talk. This
Go
is my
on.
band. This song at the end of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which is about these two idiots who travel through time because they're supposed to make music that changes the world.
Yeah.
And they're going to fail their class, and it's going to be a thing, so they have to change history. And at the end of number 1, Excellent Adventure, they play at the end, and all George Carlin says, Rufus says, is they'll get better. And then in the second movie, you finally get the song at the end of God Gave Rock and Roll to You, Part 2. And it is amazing. It is epic. They go to Mars. It's amazing.
You're telling me a Kiss song changes the universe? No.
Yes.
And also, the song they actually released was That Which Binds Us Through Time, the chemical, physical, and biological nature of love, an exploration of the meaning of meaning, Part 1. These guys are pretentious.
I love
and
long
never
song
hit a peg.
titles. It's great.
I just think Wyld Stallyns rock, and I love the fact they brought the universe together, and I'd like to see them do it again.
They never actually did.
at Joelchella.
Or is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
You know, I'm thinking I'm just matching Joel's energy here because I'm trying to choose bands that are similar in genre because there's really similar bands here, and so I'm going for
Similar to the universe unifying amazingness.
truly, because let's turn it up to 11. This is Spinal Tap.
Oh man, you jumped up there.
Oh man, so good. So we're listening to Stonehenge. They also have hits such as Big Bottom, Give Me Some Money, or their old hits Cups and Cakes and Rainy Day Sun.
Thank you for not reading some of those song titles.
Yep, I purposely making
Keep
it
it
family
family-friendly.
friendly. Jeez.
Yes.
The band is composed of David St. Hubbins, Nigel Tufnell, and Derek Smalls.
That's Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, and Harry Shearer.
Absolutely. They're going to show up again. Now, I love the name of the band that's stylized as Baconsale Tap because there's no dot on the I and the N has the umlaut over it, which is so dumb. They're also known as the Originals, the New Originals, or the Thamesmen. And here's what's so funny. Like this mockumentary, this is a Rob Reiner / Christopher Guest mockumentary.
Yeah, 1984.
And they go into like there is a drummer, but they have a cursed history with drummers. And I'm just
Don't
going
be a drummer for Spinal Tap.
They've actually gone through 9. They've died through mysterious incidents.
Yes.
So, for example, a bizarre gardening accident, which the police say it's best not to look into.
Yeah.
One guy died from choking on vomit, but possibly not his own. And then
God.
one other guy died from spontaneous human combustion on stage. Guys, that would be a pretty cool show, right?
Pretty cool
Pyrotechnics right there. I think this would bring all the old Gen Xers, like the old Gen Xers. I think this would be a really good time. Whether it's a reunion show or them at their prime, this is just going to be...
But it doesn't always work out for Spinal Tap. Like when they decided they wanted to have Stonehenge, it ended up being like small versions.
Yeah, but we have a budget.
They also have one
right?
time-
They worked around it, and it was great.
Oh, they did. And then like when one of the, I don't remember which one, gets stuck in a cocoon and like has
Oh
to
my
play from
goodness,
inside.
yeah.
So enjoyable. By the way, they have 3 real studio albums
Isn't
as well.
that crazy?
And it started as like a sketch on a comedy show back in the day, back in like 1979. But yeah, it's highly entertaining to have Spinal Tap there.
So good.
Joel, what is your pick?
See, now I got to decide if I'm going to veer from my formula
Yeah.
or whether I got to
do it.
match
Formula.
or I got to
eighth
match Kent's energy.
This is the 8th overall pick, and Joel's 4th.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to match energy on this one.
Okay, here we go.
Because I am going to choose the Folksman.
Nice.
Well, there's a puppy in the parlor and a skillet on the stove and a smelly old blanket and a Navajo wolf. There's chicken on the table, but you gotta say grace.
We're head bobbing right now, by the way.
Old Joe's Place. I could sing every single lyric to this.
Really?
Yes, I have.
This is an underseen Christopher Guest movie for me.
This is from A Mighty Wind, which is a mockumentary about folk music. And Alan Barrows and Jerry Poulter and Mark Shub, who are played by, well, once again, Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, and Harry Shearer.
Yeah.
They play these kind of old folk singers who play songs such as Blood on the Coal, Old Joe's Place, Never Did No Wanderin'. They're the same exact guys as Spinal Tap.
You know, they have thought about doing them as the opening act, Folksmen.
They have.
And then Spinal Tap. They actually did this?
They have. They've opened as the Folksmen at Spinal Tap concerts and have gotten booed off the stage because people are like, who are these guys? Why are we just listening to folk music at a rock concert?
So these guys started in 1984 in an SNL sketch, actually. Yes. And they actually have done like folk festivals like you talk about. They did one with Joni Mitchell, Arlo Guthrie, and Peter, Paul, and Mary. Hey, did you read about this?
Yeah, I did.
Paul says, like, because they were actually really good, right? Because they were a good band.
Yeah.
He said, guys, too close. Because they were making fun of folk music, but they were like actually folk music.
And that's just it. If you watch A Mighty Wind, the music is legitimately good. I literally own the CD and know all the tracks on it, and it's really good folk music.
Yeah.
Which is funny because, you know, but I just like the idea that I had to match the energy because
it's literally
Spinal
the same
Tap's
people.
going to be wherever Kent's festival is, and then they have to hurry and change outfits and come over to my festival as the Folksman. So
yeah,
highly entertaining to me.
I feel like these guys would be good if you like played them in your festival like mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
Right? Like people are in like a food coma after
Definitely
lunch.
before they start serving dinner at restaurants at like 4 p.m.
Yeah. 8 bands down, 30 to go. Next pick?
Are we taking too long? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, you are.
All right. My next pick, I need a band that's going to rock our socks off. One of the many. But I'm going to go with this because I want Joel to pick the next band for himself. I'm going to go with The Clash at Demon Head.
Hello again, friend of a friend. I knew you were
Okay. This is from the movie Scott Pilgrim. They have the songs Black Sheep and Underwater Motor Scooter. Now, the way this band is talked about, whether in the Scott Pilgrim comics or in the movie, is like this is the biggest band of the time. Now, we just see him sing for that one song, and they do sing a song by Metric. It's an actual Metric song.
Yeah.
But
it's Brie Larson.
Brie Larson is singing it.
She does a great job.
I had no idea until fairly recently that was her.
Yeah.
And I was disappointed to find out that information.
Wait, because you didn't like that version or you liked it too much?
No, I love that, and I hate that it's Brie Larson.
She's cool in the movie. She's totally
cool in
fun.
the movie.
By the way,
She's
so
great in
the
the
band
movie.
is Envy Adams, who's the lead singer, Todd Ingram, who is an apparent vegan like myself,
Vegan Todd.
and Lynette Guycott.
Chicken's not vegan?
And this band is cool. By the way, they broke up when Todd exploded in a shower of coins. So, I mean, things happen.
Yeah.
Right. This band is really good live. And when they play, there's like actual visual effects around them when directed by Edgar Wright.
And they're really cool visual effects.
Yeah, really, really cool. And I think this band will attract an audience because they are the biggest band of the moment.
Yes.
And by the way, and Joel, you and I could talk about this all day. This is a band that I put on a regular playlist for myself and enjoy listening to.
Well, I listened to one song.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Did they sing more?
No, I mean, as far as Brie Larson's version in the movie.
it's fantastic.
And when I was going through listening to the playlist, shout out again to the YouTube playlist, this is absolutely a song that would regularly just feature.
This might be the best, maybe overall song.
It's certainly to my taste.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. What do you have, Joel?
Joel, match it. Match it.
No.
Do it.
No. I'm going to pick my own. I'm going to go my own way.
You're not going to pick the other band from that same movie?
I said I wasn't gonna lose my head,
But then pop goes my heart. I'm picking Pop from Music and Lyrics. A washed-up singer is given a couple days to compose a chart-topping hit for an aspiring teen sensation. This was Hugh Grant as Alex Fletcher and Scott Porter as Colin Thompson. And they have such hits as Pop Goes My Heart and Dance With Me Tonight. And this band in this movie is inspired by Wham, where it's like George Michael and the other guy. Yeah, and also Duran Duran with the drama there. But I legitimately like this song. I think it's a very entertaining music video. If you haven't seen it, Pop Goes My Heart. But I just thought they captured that essence of 80s corny pop music so well. And so I had to
Do you
pick.
wish the movie was better because the intro was so good? I mean, it's still fine. It's still entertaining.
What do you mean?
You love it?
The whole
love
thing. Music
The
and
whole
lyrics.
thing?
I think it's wonderful.
I'll play my hand.
What are you talking about, Kent?
You two just picked my two favorite on this list.
Oh.
Flash of Demon Head and Pop?
Flash of Demon Head and
Okay.
Pop.
Your tastes vary, sir.
Yes, they do. I was absolutely floored when I first saw this movie. I've probably told the story before, but real quickly, I went to the movies. I was trying to see Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage, and there weren't any good showings or seats available.
Darn it.
So I was like, whatever, we're already here. Let's watch Music and Lyrics, because, back in the day you did that.
Yeah.
And I was like, this will be so dumb. And that opening
Sold
music
you
video,
immediately.
I was like,
Yeah.
this is amazing.
Yeah.
Once again, on my playlist.
Love it.
Yeah.
Actually,
I had this entire album
so
at
good.
one point.
Yeah.
Great choice. All right. Kent.
Joel said, Pop Goes My Heart. I'm going against my heart, but I'm going for a megastar. This person
Okay.
will bring an audience, guaranteed, because this person is kind of real, because we're going with Hannah Montana.
Best
Out of all of them,
worlds.
you're going to pick Hannah Montana?
Hannah Montana.
That's fine. You can pick Hannah Montana. I have no problem with that.
So we're not really sure where Hannah Montana came from or if it's an alter ego, but we're not really sure, right? It's just Hannah Montana, the megastar. We're not sure if she's just from a suburban family and has a secret life. Her songs are, by the way, when I say the names of these songs, I'm going to give you the actual Billboard Hot 100 listings. The
Go
Best
for it.
of Both Worlds only hit 92, which is crazy. Nobody's Perfect, 27. Let's Get Crazy, 57. And He Could Be the One at number 10. That's Billboard Hot 100.
20 songs of hers have charted on the Billboard Hot 100.
She has 5 soundtracks, 1 live album. Just crazy.
Honestly, when Hannah Montana came in, she came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, a little bit. Do we need to give a synopsis of the show Hannah Montana? I really don't think we do.
It's a teen pop star with a secret identity.
But I think this would be an act
You want to
that
know my secret identity?
I would bring. She's kind of a headliner. I would bring because of her high profile. I think this would bring the tweens
I get it.
to the crowd, and
I think those tweens are really going to dig Clash of Demon Head.
and Spinal Tap.
And Spinal
That's
Tap.
the thing. You and I are both going for varied audiences, and they can
true.
like be like,
That's
"Oh,
true.
it's my bedtime," right? And so they'd go see Hannah Montana and they'd have to leave. But personally, even though I'm running the show, I'd probably go get some food when Hannah Montana was playing.
Yeah.
That said, she is a certified star, especially when this show was actually going.
Sure. Yeah. She certainly was. And Miley Cyrus around that time had some hits. I don't know if that's related.
Who?
Strange. Yeah, they have similar bites.
They have similar bites?
Yeah, I can't stand her because of her bite.
Did she have goldfish in her mouth?
Not Miley Stewart. It's Miley.
No.
It's not Miley Cyrus. It's Miley Stewart.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's totally different. Right?
Jeez.
Just both of them.
Who's this Miley Cyrus you're talking about?
Both of them sound like they have a
third persona?
Both of them sound like they have goldfish stuck to the top of their mouth. So
There's always goldfish.
always goldfish. Joel, what do you have?
So Kent picked kind of a novelty act. So I'm going to pick kind of a novelty
There
act.
we go.
I'm going to bring someone that will headline, obviously, at
Well,
this.
you can't have this many headliners.
Because it's an alphabetical order. That's why they're headlining. Because it's going to be top on the map.
What is this, the Yellow Pages?
Your headline is the Monkees.
I'm choosing Alvin and the Chipmunks. So this, I'm mostly basing this on the TV series that ran from 83 to 1990 with Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. Although they've been around since 1958 when Ross Burgarian
Some old chipmunks.
did The Witch Doctor, and he just did a kind of funny voice. But then he actually made the Chipmunk song, which you know as Christmas, Christmas time is here. And that became kind of the first where it's like, you know, David Seville and the Chipmunks and became these personalities. But the Chipmunks have garnered 2 number-1 singles on the Billboard Hot 100 and won 5 Grammy Awards. They have 38 studio albums.
What?
38.
Hey.
That's Elton John levels
Joel.
of music.
Cover band. They're a cover band.
So, what's wrong with cover bands?
Nothing, because half of this list is cover bands, but they are a glorified, tiny cover band. and the stage falls, and there's a glass slide underneath it.
But that's just, Kent, this is... The Alvin and the Chipmunks is a way to introduce kids to cool songs. I can't tell you how many songs I love because I listened to them when they were Chipmunk songs back in the day.
Hey, Zach, let's just say you're like row 30, or you're somewhere in the crowd watching this. Where are you looking on the stage? Where do you see them?
I'm sorry. I forgot. Kent doesn't have technology at his concerts. We'll have large screens.
Oh, yeah, that's all I need.
Yeah, I like going to a jazz game and watching the Jumbotron.
You literally did that when we went to Disney on Ice. You literally are watching the screen.
I have eyes. I can see the ice. I saw Belle. But you can't see him. You'd have to see him on the big screen.
Which is...
Because they have tiny little
But
instruments.
imagine if you get, like, just seeing the little novelty act of the Chipmunks.
Also, they're not getting through a song.
What do you mean?
They
they're
are
not
too
getting
much
through
trouble. Alvin is too much trouble.
No, they do entire sets.
No, and then the Chipettes would come in and interrupt and act like they're the headliners. We all know they're not.
Kent's going with the tactic of bashing my picks. I just think my picks are awesome.
No, they're awesome. That's why I bash
Kent,
them.
you picked Hannah Montana. Next.
Joel, you keep making me want to steal yours. Listen, you went with a cartoon. I'm going with a cartoon as well.
Oh,
You already have Powerline.
there's a couple.
And I'm going with Jem and the holograms.
Kent, that choice is outrageous. Truly
Truly outrageous.
Truly outrageous. Let's listen to the demo tape, shall we? Hey, Kent, why don't you tell people what Gem is all about?
Okay. So the show,
It's the same plot as Hannah Montana.
except for their spies and danger and mysteries.
There's
In
way,
fact,
way more adventure.
so the band consists of Jerica, Jem, Kimber, Aha, and Shayna. So here's the thing. Jerica wears these earrings. They project holographic images that allow her and the band to have alter egos. And they do this to protect the band just in case they're ever in danger, right? Just in case there are acts of terrorism by like the Misfits.
Hot take.
Yeah.
The Misfits have better songs.
Go on. What's a Misfit song?
I am a giant. I am 20 stories tall.
So there's the Misfits and the Stingers. I think Joel represents the Misfits.
We are the Misfits. Our songs are better.
I think the stage presence they have already, but they also have a great light and stage show because they have the holographic projections all over the place. Plus, their music is contagious and truly outrageous, and they sing about love, tolerance, understanding, and redemption.
The TV, we're talking
and
about
the
TV series.
Misfits hate them for
We're
that.
talking about the TV series, not the movie, by the way, which ran from 85 to 1988.
Yeah. There was a movie.
The TV series contains a total of 187 music videos with 151 unique songs.
Wow.
A lot of work went into this.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It is insane, but also cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good choice. Joel?
Okay, I got to go back.
Choose it.
No, I got to go back to my heart. here.
Please.
I got to back to my heart here because I know I already have one folk band, but I'm choosing a second folk band as well.
He
Choosing
pronounces the L in full.
I'm choosing Mitch and Mickey from A Mighty Wind.
Why?
Because I love them.
Oh, when the veil of dreams has lifted.
So this is Mickey Crabb and Eugene and Mitch Cohen, also known as Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy. And in the movie A Mighty Wind, this is like the big song, and the way they play it in the movie is so well because there's a moment at the end of the song when they give this little kiss, and everyone loves it. And it's so romantic, and the whole movie is kind of driving to this point of are they actually going to do the kiss?
Yeah,
because there's some contention there. They've had a falling out. And I just think it's such a beautiful moment. And I like to slow it down every now and then. I think this would be a great band, like, maybe even in the morning and just kind of letting people kind of wake up and enjoy. I don't know why they're sleeping over at my event.
Hey, listen, Woodstock. It's happened
That's
before.
what I'm kind of imagining.
Yeah.
But I just see this as a beautiful thing. And I don't know.
This is a great one to stand in line for your band t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, this is pleasant listening because they're not going to put on a visual show.
No, it's a very low key.
This is very much just a listening.
I've had a lot of flash, a lot of bang, and this one I wanted to kind of slow it down and be like, it's about the music and the love.
You got pew, 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 and the holograms over here. All right. What do we got next, Kent?
Joel, you made me do this.
Do what?
I was trying to save them for you.
Save whom?
Josie and the Pussycats.
Nice.
You jerk. That was
Joel,
my
you
next
had
one.
so many chances to use this band. I was like, is a silver platter. Do you want to choose Josie and the Pussycats? Please play a song.
Okay,
Josie and
I'll
the
play a song.
I'm so mad at you. I just want to give them to you right now.
You should have. Why'd you take them from me?
Because you wouldn't choose them. Okay.
This song's actually really clever.
By the way,
Countdown.
they're not going to be animated because when they're animated, they're in full cheetah leotards.
No, I was imagining this was from the 2001 movie.
Yeah, the 2001 movie, which, by the way, is it the most underrated fake musical biopic ever?
Maybe.
Because it's kind of awesome.
It's really fun.
Zach, what are your thoughts?
I think it's great. I mean, it scratches the Spice World part of
Yes.
my brain.
Yeah.
Like I put those two movies very
There's a
similar.
Spice World part of your brain?
It's got a large section of my brain, actually.
Actually,
I love that movie.
Can I get an infographic of
Yeah.
how your brain works?
I love it. I still, to this day, for some reason, think that Josie and the Pussycats is the best movie ever.
It's really
I
entertaining.
can't tell you why.
Parker Posey's great.
It's because of the subliminal messaging in the movie.
Yeah, so and that's the whole conspiracy in the movie, because in the cartoon, there are, once again, spy adventures and conspiracies. Now, in the movie, starring Rachel Lee Cook,
Rosario Dawson,
and Tara Reid as Josie McCoy, Melody Valentine, and Valerie
They
Brown.
didn't do their actual singing.
Of course not.
Well, of
That
course
was
not.
Kay Hanley from Letters to Cleo who did the singing.
I mean,
they sing
I
back
love
up.
Letters to Cleo.
of course, it's Letters to Cleo.
Yeah.
Okay.
But essentially, there was like an evil record label which was putting subliminal messages in the songs, and they were like, "Do
Telling
people
you
not really like
just
us
to
for
buy
us?"
things, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the climax of the movie is people take off your headphones and all the blinders, and people actually did love them because the songs are genuinely good.
They're
Such
great.
as Three Small Words, Shapeshifter, and Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah, You Don't See Me, You're a Star. So many good ones. And by the way, Rachel Lee Cook, where have you been all my life?
She's doing Hallmark movies now.
Who married her? Who married her at the Hallmark show?
Me?
Oh, wow.
Maybe?
I think
Lucky
so.
man.
Probably.
Nice.
But I would, if they were to pay, I mean, if they were to play in concert, like in real life, I would pay a lot of money
No,
to
they're
see
great.
Josie and the Pussycats.
And you see this a lot on this list. I think that they are amalgamations of their time. We are of a certain age to appreciate this era of music. So yeah, they're great.
By the way, I've now become the Lilith Fair. I'll come up with the name because basically my acts are just women.
And Powerline. And Spinal Tap. What are you talking about?
I got Hannah Montana,
Sing
Gem.
Street.
and-
True. Classic
Listen,
Demon Head, Hannah Montana, Gem and the Holograms, and Josie and the Pussycats.
I love
All
women.
Female led.
What can I say?
Nice work.
Girl power.
Okay, Joel.
Well, I guess I got to go opposite of Kent.
Okay.
And he's going girl power. And so I'm going to choose the Soggy Bottom Boys.
Oh.
I'm not really going the opposite of girl power. Just this is the next one on my list.
I am a man of constant sorrow.
Oh, to be back in the day when this album and this soundtrack was like the thing everyone was listening to. because it was so much fun to have this bluegrass influence, like in 2000, jump out of nowhere, and just all of a sudden everyone was into it.
Yeah.
So this is from the movie, the Soggy Bottom Boys are from the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, which is about 3 escaped convicts searching for hidden treasure in the Deep South in the 1930s. You got George Clooney as Ulysses Everett McGill, John Turturro as Pete, and Tim Blake Nelson as Delmar O'Donnell.
Meyer.
With such hints as In the Jailhouse Now, and as you heard there, Man of Constant Sorrow, which I found out
He's in the jailhouse.
it's not an original song from the movie.
Nope.
Man of Constant Sorrow was a song that had success prior to the movie coming out, but then when the Soggy Bottom Boys actually sang it, not really George Clooney's voice sang
Not even
Not
close.
convincingly.
it. No, but that's part of the fun of the movie,
Yeah.
is how goofy it is. But it became a big hit again, and I love this song. I love this soundtrack. This whole Oh Brother, Where Art Thou soundtrack is so great. But the Soggy Bottom Boys, I've seen audiences react to them. I've seen constituents dance in the aisles. And
He's bona fide.
he's bona fide. But I absolutely think this would bring the crowd to their feet and start dancing around. And like I said, we don't have many country acts around here. I think this scratches that itch.
Joel, I love you, and I love your choices, but you need to rename your whole festival to Slowchella.
Yeah. These two picks that you just made are brilliant. I absolutely love
course.
both of them. But Joel, what are you doing?
I have Zack Attack. I have Wyld Stallyns,
Yeah, and a bunch of naps.
Monkeys, and Alvin and the Chipmunks. They're upbeat. Come on, guys.
Okay. What is next, Kent?
School of Rock.
Nice.
School of Rock.
All right, let's play this song from
Yes,
School of-
please.
Hey, that's the one we're going to play for the demo tape. How do you know that already, Zach?
I went to school.
It's a good song.
Is Jack Black invited to sing with the band,
He
or
has
is
to
this
be.
just the kids?
No, he has to be there.
Really, he has to be.
He's the front man.
Yeah, that's true. So they've got, I mean, it's a cover, but
I've
it's
seen-
a long way to the top.
I've
Teacher's pet.
seen live performances of the play
Yeah, go
without
on.
Jack Black. It's not as good.
Yeah.
Well, it's because everyone's trying to be Jack Black. It's like someone doing a Jack Black impersonation.
Oh, was
in
it that
theater.
one guy who played Beetlejuice who's got the worst voice? Oh, I hate that song.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that Sarah Brightman's son?
I have no idea. There's no way of knowing.
Please look it up. But the band was formed by the teacher, Dewey Finn. He was the guitar player and backup vocalist for the band No Vacancy, but he's kicked out for his 20-minute guitar solos and stage dives. Now, I do already have Sing Street, which I was trying to go for that angle, but I think, we're going to skew even a little bit younger, and I think the audience will be like, hey, once again, look at this upstart band. They're adorable. I think they'll be the sleeper hit of the show. Granted, I think they're only going to play 3 songs because I think they won't be allowed to stay for any longer because their parents will probably need them to leave.
Probably.
Yeah.
But all we need is 3 songs.
I mean, here's the deal. Joel's might be slow, but at least people can get smashed.
Wait a minute.
Excuse
What just
me?
happened?
Oh, because
They can't serve alcohol at yours.
listen, Baconsale sponsors is a family-friendly event.
Soda.
Yeah. Smash with soda.
Smash Burgers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What's next, Joel?
I'm going to bring everyone to tears, but also rock their socks off a little bit.
Here we
I'm
go.
choosing Mouse Rat. So this band is from Parks and Recreation, and Andy Dwyer, Chris Pratt, is singing lead here. They have such hits as 5,000 Candles in the Wind, which is 5,000 more than a candle in the wind, The Pit, and Catch Your Dream. Like, it's weird how these songs are actually good. Like when they start playing them, you're like, oh, that's actually kind of catchy.
The Pit's interesting. It feels like a VH1 90s alternative song.
was in the pit.
You fell in the pit.
It is my favorite way to sing. Is like that. It's all Eddie Vedder.
Yeah.
Right. But
Yeah.
it's like Eddie Vedder and Creed and all that. Oh, it's so
Yeah. So Mouse Rat is the band of Andy Dwyer, and Chris Pratt actually does sing and play guitar in the band himself, and then they have the backing band, or some actual musicians in there too.
You guys remember when we liked Chris Pratt? That was
I
fun.
still do.
I don't. But I like this.
Yeah, but Mouse Rat is back when Chris Pratt was like so much fun and having a good time too. So Mouse Rat, just despite all their other band name changes, some of which I can't name on Baconsale.
Scarecrow Rat. You can say that.
Scarecrow Boat.
Scarecrow Boat. That's
Yeah,
the one. Yes.
This is Mouse Rat's going to be a fun band to have in there. Get the crowd singing along. So with some awesome guitar licks.
Kent, your next pick?
It's time for some puppets because we have Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. I'm sorry that we waited so long to talk about these guys.
Totally.
Why did you steal the Muppets from me? You don't even like the
You had
Muppets.
so many chances.
He did.
Can you picture that? Can you picture that? Can you picture? You gotta see it.
All
don't know if you guys know what the title of this song is.
Picture.
Can't quite.
So they have so many songs, but a lot of covers too, by the way. But it's Can You Picture That? You Can't Take No for an Answer, Nightlife. These guys debuted in 1975 on the pilot for The Muppet Show. They're inspired by rock stars and jazz musicians. The band consists of Dr. Teeth, Floyd, Janice, Zoot, Lips, and of course, Animal. They say they have no frontman. Even though it's Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem, they have no frontman. They claim that they're a rocktocracy instead. Now, I'm always kind of annoyed by Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem. I do love Can You Picture That, though? But I think having them like Muppets on stage playing really loudly, it's just going to be a really good time.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
It's gonna be
I
a party.
do prefer my Dr. Teeth in the early days, voiced by Jim Henson.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's like,
And that's the thing. You have like Frank Oz,
Yeah.
Jim Henson. I mean, the people behind, or they're just the Muppets are real.
I mean, they kind of had a show recently.
Yeah,
Did-
like a full
did
Disney
release
Plus
an
show.
album, but I don't know.
I didn't catch it.
Yeah,
We said in their
Did-
they're going to be there in their prime, is what we said.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Muppet Show era.
Yeah.
Perfect. Joel, your next pick.
I've got some decisions to make. I
Yes,
don't
you do.
think Kent is going to pick that one,
Okay,
but I think I just need to snag.
do what you need to do.
Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
I'm choosing Robin Sparkles.
Oh, thank you. You needed a little pep in your step.
Everybody come and play.
Now, if you don't know about Robin Sparkles,
Yes.
you need to understand she's from Canada.
Sorry, who?
And she was a pop star back in Canada and had hits such as Let's Go to the Mall, Sand Castles in the Sand. And then she kind of went darker and became Robin Dagger.
Doesn't count.
P.S. I Love You.
Doesn't count.
I think she can come back.
Is she going to come back like on stage, like as a?
Yeah. Like she'll go off and
I
come
love
back
it.
on. Yeah,
I love
think
this.
it'll be fun. But the real world kind of inspiration for Robin Sparkles. Oh, she's from How I Met Your Mother. I should clarify. She's Robin Scherbatsky, which is played by Colby Smulders. It's hard to say. But the real world inspiration for Robin Sparkles is Alanis Morissette, who actually did 2 pop music albums before she went really dark and serious in the 90s.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's fun to go back and if you go back and listen to Alanis Morissette, it's like, wow, she says I'm not normally kind of a dark, edgy person, but that period in my
Jagged
life,
Little Pill.
yeah, that was when she kind
Yeah.
of was in that phase, and it worked. And I think she lost her edge when she got happy. Just saying.
A lot like Kent. except for the happy part. Just all he did was lose his edge.
I love you too. Jeez.
All right, Kent.
We are 10 bands in for both of you, by the way.
Okay.
All right, we're getting there.
We'll go faster.
Kent, what is your next pick?
I've had a lot of rock bands, and I need to go for a living legend with Dewey Cox from the movie Walk Hard.
That's a good
You
one.
always seem to be one right after me.
I know.
It's
That
fine.
definitely fits Joel's festival a little
I know.
bit more.
I need you to
Kent,
slow it
you
down.
need the variety.
Guys, if you don't know about Dewey Cox, he once cut his brother in half with a machete. The trauma caused him to lose his sense of smell. He left home at 14 with his 12-year-old girlfriend, and they soon married. His mother died while dancing to his music. He's been compared to Johnny Cash and Bob Dylan and was close with the Beatles, obviously. And here's what I love about this movie, and I'm going to rewatch it again like this week. In the closing credits, kind of like musical biopics do, they show a picture of the real Dewey Cox. Like they show, like they finish the movie, and they just show a picture of John C. Reilly. They're like, here's the real one side by side.
And he actually sang. Like,
Yeah.
all the songs, that's actually him singing. You
And so,
kinda tell it's his voice.
and they're good. Like, granted, some of the titles are a little vulgar, or I can't mention them on the show. And a lot of the lyrics within the songs are silly,
Little
but the
suggestive.
songs are good though. That's what's weird.
Yeah.
And I think actually the music actually fits pretty well among the old country classics, and that's why I really needed the variety here in my festival. So
Understandable. So my turn.
Yeah, who are you picking?
Zach? The next person I'm going to book for my concert is one that, I think this will get people on their feet as well. I'm picking the Blues Brothers
Oh,
Okay.
because they are kind of a sing along, dance along kind of band.
How about Randy Newman?
Need somebody. So Blues Brothers, Jake and Elwood Blues, played by John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. They have such hits as Soul Man, Give Me Some Lovin', Who's Making Love. Blues Brothers was a SNL sketch about these musicians that became a movie in 1980 as well. But when Belushi died in 1982, the Blues Brothers continued to perform with a rotation of guest singers in the one of the roles there. Actually, my dad did. I remember there was like a church talent show one time, and him and a buddy did Soul Man dressed as the Blues Brothers. I've never seen my dad dance like that. It was highly entertaining.
Yeah, pretty good.
But yeah,
Okay.
they're great. And I just think the Blues Brothers are very energetic. Well, they will bring that energy to the crowd. I think maybe you guys think I've been missing, even though I think I have it.
You know, it's funny. I don't like the movie Blues Brothers. I've never really liked the sketches, but whenever I watch their performances or on our YouTube playlist, which you can find, they're a great time.
There's a stage presence to the Blues Brothers that just works. I don't know if it's like just the dark suits and glasses and hats, the way they look,
and just kicking in. Yeah,
and then they go crazy.
Energy.
And it is going to be so funny to be at Joel's festival and see all the cops and the crashed cars out front.
Yep.
Yep,
A lot of crashed cop cars at Blues Brothers concerts.
All right, Kent, your next pick.
Girl power, because I'm picking the Barden Bellas.
Whoa.
Scared me for a second there.
I know. I'm saving some for you still.
I appreciate that you have rock and roll and then this.
And then acapella. Oh, sorry.
Acapella.
I should play the clip of
Yes,
the Barden
please.
Bellas. I'm sorry.
It ain't about the money. It's not about the money, money, money.
There's no instruments, guys. There's no instruments.
How do I feel about acapella music?
You love it.
I kind of hate it. However,
I hate it.
here's the thing. The synchronized dancing with the singing outside of the rap and freestyle is really worth watching. Why is it so fun to see like the regionals for the Pitch Perfect, I'm going to say movie, maybe 1 and 3, because 2 is really that bad.
2 is horrible, but 1 is great.
And obviously this is cover music, but it's cover mashups. And so they have like a mashup of like The Sign, Eternal Flame, Turn the Beat Around, Bulletproof. And I think they are all about stage presence. They have put an entire year of preparation into this festival. And guys, we're bringing all the Utah moms into the crowd with this act. We'll be like, push everyone else out of the way, bring all the Utah moms up front. We're going to give them dirty Diet Cokes.
They're
or
like
dirty
shaking their
peppers.
Stanleys.
Yes. And by the way, any band with Anna Kendrick, I'm watching for sure.
Any band with any Kendrick?
Yeah, even if she does a cup solo, I'm in because it's about Stanley Cups, actually. Sponsored by Stanley. But yeah, great melodies, great dancing. It's a little bit silly, but I needed also this kind of variety.
Fun.
It's fun.
I'm not going to deny that.
Remember when Rebel Wilson was palatable?
No, actually, she wasn't.
She's fun in that movie.
Yeah, okay, fine.
In that first one.
Stop it.
Okay. Joel?
Ken, I think that your festival is lacking diversity. Because
it's all women?
No, because everyone...
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Everyone in your band
from Earth?
is from planet Earth.
I knew it.
Yes.
That's why I'm picking Fingrin' Dan and the Modal Nodes, of course. Which, if you don't know who they are, hey, I bet you know this.
I bet you do.
Now, Zach, I normally here would talk about the band. But instead, I sent the list of band members over to you so that you can read the name of the band members in
So
this-
well with the name of the band.
Yeah.
The band leader and organizer was the overbearing, compulsive, fiery Fingrin' Dan.
Fingrin' Dan.
The modal nodes were Doik Knotts,
What does he play?
Dorian Bushnickel.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Finn
Sure.
Dangren played the clue horn.
Yep.
The Gasson string drum.
Yep.
Oh, those are normal words. Okay. Ichabel Gaunt played double gossamer.
Uh-huh.
The Lirin Karn.
Yes.
The second clue horn.
You need the second clue horn.
Yes, of course. Nayland Cheel is the band fill.
Yep.
Sunil IED, it was the drums.
Yep.
Tech Moore was the omnibox. And Tedden Dahai was the fanfare.
Yep. So
I don't know what I've summoned.
I was going to say there's so many demons.
You just swore Bunsen.
If you haven't figured out, this is the band from Star Wars in the Cantina in Mos Eisley. And this is that song that has got stuck in your head forever. By the way, composed by John Williams.
Yeah.
And they had it with its trumpet, saxophones, clarinet, and synthesizers and steel drums. Like it really does have this oddly otherworldly sound. And they're all Biff, I found out.
Yeah.
Not Sith, Biff.
But like all dash Biff, whatever that means.
The whole band is Biff.
Was that a race?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I feel bad now. I think you actually just gave them their biggest gig ever because they've actually never rose to prominence outside the Outer Rim territories.
No, but
because they have no vocalists.
But no, that's the problem, Ken. This is going to be one of those bands where they don't think they're that big and they'll come here to Utah and they'll finally have a huge following.
Oh my goodness, you're
Everyone's
not
gonna be
wrong.
Like, they're going to be like, wow, we're big here.
They seem like a good band to play in between, like as other bands are setting up their
This
acts
is like
and
as
stuff.
people are getting food, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
I like, how do you not tap your toes
Figure
to
Dan and the Modal Nodes.
them? Yeah.
Kent, your next pick.
No, I want aliens.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Too bad. They're at my
Jeez.
show.
All right. I'm just going for a guy with all the swagger in the world, I'm going for Nick Rivers from Top Secret.
I knew you were going to get him.
I almost wanted to choose him first because I love him so much.
All right, let's listen to him.
Well, get out on that floor and hit that rug tonight. Well, get out on that floor and hit that rug tonight.
I mean, we did an entire show about Elvis, and this guy was actually the inspiration for Elvis. Because it was in the 1940s.
Tell people who Nick Rivers is.
So Nick Rivers from the movie Top Secret, as played by Val Kilmer, and I'm guessing as sang by Val Kilmer.
It sounds exactly like.
Yeah, I found out. I looked it up, and it looks like he did sing the songs on it.
So his hits are Skeet Surfin', which is so good.
Oh my gosh! If you haven't seen the opening of Top Secret, they're literally riding surfboards while shooting clay pigeons with shotguns,
So stupid.
and it's hilarious.
When you're a 13-year-old boy, that's so funny.
They're running full speed on the beach with a shotgun in one hand and a surfboard in the other.
He also sings How Silly Can You Get, Spend This Night With Me, and that song we heard, Straighten the Rug. And by the way, the Straighten the Rug is kind of like my version of Blues Brothers because it's a song where he starts singing and everyone's like, what's going on? And then everyone knows the same dance. And
They pick people up and swing them by their ponytails.
it's so good.
It's so
it makes
stupid.
me wheeze. He does this like backspin on the ground and he tunnels through the ground and he can appear like a magician,
my gosh,
like the
it's-
Prestige somewhere else.
It's such a dumb movie.
And then he can do like run against the wall and do backflips. It's just, he's a magician and he has total swagger. He's so handsome too, guys. He's so handsome. And he's kind of he's the man who knew too little. He's a spy and he didn't even know it.
yeah. So he's in the movie.
Yes.
He's a musician, but he's also a spy. So he gets into Germany because he's doing a concert, but is also there to spy.
Joel, your next pick.
I might put this out there. It's probably one of the most beautiful acts out there, and I'm getting her at my show because I'm picking Crucial Taunt. Ballroom Blitz. So this is Crucial Taunt, which is Tia Carrere, also known as Cassandra Wong, from Wayne's World. And this is one of those songs that when I watched Wayne's World back in 1992, this song came on and I thought it was just the coolest song ever. And I thought Tia Carrere was absolutely beautiful. Cassandra, as Wayne calls her. But also, this is not an original song. It's
Not
a
at all.
cover.
No.
But they do sing Why You Want to Break My Heart as well. And it's still...
Why you wanna break my heart?
Yeah. It's a good song, but I think that Tia Carrere has some really good vocals.
She does.
I don't know why she didn't do more with the musical career.
Can't keep time, and she rushes the whole song. But whatever.
Oh, wow.
There is like a difference between like the album version and the actual like in the movie version where I was like, wait, this is a little different.
It's actually really annoying.
Yeah, but she just enjoys it.
Good
She just
song.
enjoys the music.
But they are whalers. Like they put on a really good show.
yeah, they turned the whole place into a ballroom blitz.
Ballroom Blitz.
And you can go back in time during the song too, which is crazy. Speaking of, let's go back in time to when the Partridge Family were famous.
Oh, are you gonna pick them, or you just want to talk
because,
about them?
I mean, it really should be a Joel choice for Joelchella, but we're going to choose them.
All right, Ken, you
for
can pick
my
Partridge
festival.
Family. If you don't know who the Partridge Family is, here's a sample of their music.
Oh, so good.
There's a weird,
guys.
like minor key going on here. It feels
Yeah.
weird.
So their songs, by the way,
Harpsichord or
they
whatever's
have 8
happening.
albums in real life and 11 singles that hit the Hot 100.
Quite a bus.
They even have a holiday album. And the show only went from 1970 to 1974. They were nominated for a Grammy. By the way, TV band for Best New Artist of 1970.
Yeah.
Like in real life. This is obviously David Cassidy, but obviously in my festival, the girls are going to swoon over Keith Partridge.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy, backed up by his mom. I mean,
Shirley Jones
doing the backup
Shirley
singing.
Partridge. Excuse me.
This guy was the original Harry Styles. And their songs are I Think I Love You, I Can Feel Your Heartbeat, and I'll Meet You Halfway. They're a little slow. I would say half the family
halfway.
not really needed.
Me too.
No,
halfway.
there's a lot of bulk here, Kent. You're going to be paying a lot for people who do nothing.
Oh, it's a family fee.
Oh, it is?
You know this very well.
Wow. How are they going to make
Yeah,
a
they
living?
got free tickets to the concert, and so
Yeah.
I paid for their gas.
That van gets terrible gas mileage.
Oh, the worst.
Oh, I'm sure.
Joel, your next pick.
So, Kent, you chose a family act. I'm going to choose a family act as well because I'm choosing Drive Shaft from Lost.
This is meant for you.
I thought, as I was contemplating, one of the reasons these guys are kind of farther down on my list. is
Yeah,
because
why?
There's a lot of infighting in the band.
Oh, yeah.
This consists of Charlie Pace as the bass guitar backing vocals main songwriter, and then Liam Pace is the lead vocals and and I think he does guitar.
The talented and good-looking one.
No, well, so Charlie's the talented one.
Yeah.
And Liam's the kind of the front man. And there's a lot of fighting there and some drugs as well.
Yeah, I heard actually when they released the second album, which is called Oil Change, it wasn't really successful, and that's when they kind of brought drugs into the band, unfortunately.
They're Oasis.
They are. And that's the thing is they've said it's like largely based on the band Oasis and the infighting that happened there. But it's also a quartet, which is funny because one member of the band has yet to be named on Lost. It's Charlie, it's Liam, and it's Roderick, and the other guy.
Is he hanging out with the rest of that song? Or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
It's funny, they're a one-hit wonder, obviously.
Yeah.
But after Charlie was reported dead, after the crash, right?
Oceanic Flight 815.
They came out with a greatest hits album, and it actually sold really well.
It did.
Because, that's how it goes.
Yeah. If you want to learn more about Lost, by the way, you can listen to Baconsale episode 469, Lost in Our Translation.
Wow.
Ken, your next song?
Zach, would you say that we're getting to the dregs a little bit?
We're starting to get there.
Which is funny because there's some legitimate great bands. But they're just not like personal favorites. Does that make sense?
There's real decent stuff left.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'm going to go with the band.
There's a couple. There's at least one tier 1 in here.
I'm going to go with the band that's actually cursed, but it's a movie I used to watch as a kid, strangely. And it's Eddie and the Cruisers.
You've seen Eddie and the Cruisers then?
Yeah.
Because we better play a clip so people know what this is.
Yes.
I didn't know this wasn't a real song. I mean, obviously it's a real song.
Isn't it seem like the precursor to like Bruce Springsteen?
Totally.
That's what they based it on.
It's a better Bruce Springsteen song. I'll say it.
Well, it's funny because this was like they formed in, I think they say 1962 on the wiki, and with the number 1 song On the Dark Side. And then
this is from the movie Eddie and the Cruisers.
Yeah, by the way, it's Eddie and the Cruisers from the movie Eddie and the Cruisers. And then they were about to release a second album, A Season in Hell, and it's never released.
If you emphasize it like that, you're not editing it.
Yeah, the second album was never released because Eddie drove. Spoiler alert for Eddie and the Cruisers. He drove his
1984
car
movie
off the Morris Goodkind Bridge in 1964, and so it's one of these like.
Or did he?
Yeah, right. Eddie lives. But it's one of these tragic rock and roll stories, and I will actually say, Zach, like you were saying. It's kind of good music.
I didn't know it wasn't real.
Well,
because it wasn't just a radio hit.
John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band are the ones that did the music.
Like, it's a real, actual band that did the music, but as Eddie and the Cruisers. And I think they were ahead of their time. I think they would have been, honestly, a legendary act to rival the best in rock.
I just think it's funny because I don't think I've seen this movie, but I remember the poster.
Yeah, you do.
Everywhere.
Joel, your next pick?
You know what? I'm going to go for a cover band. A band that can mold to whatever I need them to be because I'm choosing Hep Alien.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So this band is from Gilmore Girls, and you got Dave who's Adam Brody on the guitar, Brian on the bass, Zach on the guitar, and then Lane on the drums. And Lane is like, it's Rory's best friend, and she always wants to be in a band. And then she finally is able to form this secret band away from her mom, and they start playing gigs. And they play a variety of covers to start out with, like post-punk, glam rock, indie rock genre. But then they do kind of start doing their own songs later on, especially after Dave leaves for college, and they get Gil in there. And I think that this band, which is an anagram, by the way, Hep Alien is an anagram for Helen Pye, who's a show producer. The show producer Amy Amy Sharon Palladino's best friend. So
I'm glad you're playing your heart, because that is the absolute worst choice in the entire concert list.
Absolutely not.
It would have been my bottom choice.
The thing about cover bands is they can become whatever you want them to be.
But did you hear them?
They sounded fine.
Oh, they're terrible.
No, they're not terrible.
No, I sent a message to my wife saying Lane is an absolute liability in drums. She's just the worst.
Did she understand?
Yes.
All right.
Her heart is there, Zach. Her heart is there.
Yeah, well, I wish her rhythm was there.
Jeez. Yeah.
No way.
All right. I'm gonna pick it back
cruel.
up.
Zach's cruel to drummers.
Yeah, just like a Spinal Tap. Jeez.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I'm gonna wake us back up. Well, maybe, depending on. Oh, hey, you're worried about people under the influence at my show?
I am.
Well, guess what? The band from Almost Famous is about to perform at Stillwater.
Guaranteed.
Oh,
absolutely.
Boy. All right, let's listen to Stillwater. Why don't we?
So this is Fever Dog. Yep. They also have the songs Love Thing, Hour of Need.
You call me dog.
And Chance Upon You. Now in the movie, we have the performers are Jeff Bebe, Russell Hammond, Larry Fellows, and Ed Van Court. The two leads of the band in the movie are Jason Lee, actually acting, which is crazy, and Billy Crudup. These guys, like the whole movie is kind of centered around them and a journalist following them on their arena tour and just like the hijinks they get up to. And it's this kind of weird, dark drama comedy. But these guys in their sound are very Led Zeppelin sounding.
Yeah.
And I will say, like, in the 70s, in this parallel dimension, they owned the arena scene for years. So we're going to pluck them out of their prime, hopefully without the drama, and put them in my festival.
If you're going to get them, make sure you book the right ones, because there actually was a real band named Stillwater.
Yeah, right. That was confusing.
And when I was looking up hits, I was all sorts of confused for a bit there. I'm like, wow, they really prepared for this movie. And
yeah.
Like, oh, no, never mind.
Yeah, right.
My next pick is going to be one that I didn't see myself picking, but I'll tell you what, I like the song.
Yeah.
And it made me like it more. So I'm going to choose Steel Dragon.
Yeah, they're good.
Steel Dragon.
They're good.
This is really good.
So this is from the movie Rockstar, which came out in 2001, about a lead singer of a tribute band becoming the lead singer of a real band that he idolizes. And it's Mark Wahlberg, not really Mark Wahlberg singing, but it's Mark Wahlberg as pretending he's singing. The guitar work is done by like Ozzy Osbourne.
Well, Zakk Wylde from Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, Zakk Wylde
Jason
from Ozzy
Bonham,
Osbourne.
Jeff
That's
Pilson.
Right. Yes.
It's like a legit band.
So they bring in like these real players to come and play this band, and it sounds good. Like
Well,
I listened to it going, that actually sounds
It's
really
kind
fun.
of this like meant to be Judas Priest, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, the song is really
it's based
good.
on a real thing that happened to Judas Priest, where their vocalist was replaced by a fan who was the lead singer of a tribute band.
Yeah. And once again, an arena band.
Yeah.
Like a certified arena band, and the
Yeah.
whole soundtrack is filled with these guys.
And I do see these guys kind of performing near the end when the lights are down, and like they could do with all the lights and pyrotechnics and stuff,
Yeah.
because that really is the vibe they're going for. They have hits such as Living the Life, We All Die Young, Blood Pollution, and Long Live Rock and Roll. So, yeah. I think Steel Dragon is one of those that I did not really know going into this show, but now I'm like,
I approve.
I'd listen to them more.
Yeah. Like the movie's not very good, but their music is.
I haven't seen the movie. I was actually
Yeah,
going to ask
it's
if the
not
movie's
super
any
great.
good. Okay. Nah, that's too bad.
Kent, your next pick?
Sespabum.
Okay. You have both.
Yeah, both Scott Pilgrim bands.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Obviously, I chose the best one first, but also Sespabum.
Kent, this is my lowest on any band.
I knew that because when you play the demo,
Here we go. You guys are all going to hear why I put them at the bottom of my playlist.
you hate reverb, you hate scratching, you hate distortion.
When I heard this clip on YouTube, I went, "Oh, this is a distorted version. I better go find a better version."
Now, I want to
This
know
is
where
the
this
best
comes from,
version.
because like it's kind of my sound. Why do you hate it so much? Does it like scratch this? Like
It sounds like it's distorting the speakers. Like there's something wrong with the audio.
I love it.
This is the Strokes.
Yeah. Right. This is the Strokes, but obviously unrehearsed, right?
Yeah. This is the garage band version.
Yeah, and I think they are the epitome of garage band.
Yeah.
The band is Stephen Stills, Scott Pilgrim, and Kim Pine. They're from Toronto. That's really the only facts that you can find out about this band. They're in a lot of Battle of the Bands. Not wildly popular, nor terrible, but that said, I like their songs We Are Bum and Garbage Truck. Once again, visually cool. The sound is a bit much, but at the same time, like I think we need some good grunge sound at my festival. So,
Jill, your next draft pick?
Sorry, I'm still recovering from that. I have to decide right now if I'm trying to play Zach or if I'm trying to go with the vibe that I've already established.
We're at the bottom. We're at the bottom.
Not that I would keep going with that vibe.
Yeah, I'm going with it because I'm choosing the Archies.
Sugar. Oh, honey, honey. You are my
Joel, this threw me off.
The Archies.
So
did?
you added the Archies on the list. I'm like, huh? Like, is it like, what show is this? And I'm like, really? It's like Archie and Jughead.
Yeah, it's Archie,
like Archie
Jughead,
comics.
Veronica and Reggie all in a band together.
But not in a band together. It's like animation and real music playing. Like
Yeah.
they did have like songwriters.
Yeah, they did, but they had hits like Sugar Sugar, Bang Shang-a-Lang, and Feeling So Good, Scooby-Doo. But this is bubblegum pop. Like this is like sweet bubblegum pop.
Yeah.
And it's like the thing that was the late 60s, early 70s.
It's great.
It really is a good song though. And I've heard a couple different remakes of Sugar Sugar that I really enjoy. It's a catchy tune. And I think this will fit in nicely to my set list that I already have created. I think I've kind of honed a vibe and I think it's working. I think I'm getting the crowds in. This is going to get all those early buffet eaters in.
Yeah, crowds of a certain age for sure. But, I am the manager of the Wonders after all.
Ah, yes.
So.
You mean the 50s rock group?
Yeah, indeed.
Okay.
All right. 1962, I think. Okay.
I'm going to remove the variety and come back to what I know and love, and I'm going to appease the audience of millennials with Pink Slip.
Dang it.
Now, Joel, I'd like to apologize for making fun of your cover bands because Pink Slip is a cover band, even though they claim to have written this song. It's a song by Lash. It came out in 2001. Granted, it's a great cover, and that's Take Me Away.
Yeah, this is Kroger garbage.
Wait, it's not even like real garbage. It's like
it's Kroger
knockoff garbage.
Knockoff garbage.
Wow. Jeez.
Not the music, the band.
But here's the weird thing is that, once again, dating this episode, so Freakier Friday's coming out.
Yes.
And there's all these articles saying, like, confirmed, Pink Slip will make an appearance.
Of course it will.
In Freakier Friday. And I'm like,
will.
I forgot there was a band in Freaky Friday.
How could you forget? Because it's so funny. Like, obviously, it's like a really well-polished, like, industry plant band that's playing in a living room. Like, there's no way they sound this good. Mm-hmm. But then in the middle of the song, Lilo has a guitar solo and she cannot be stopped. Like, you see Lindsay Lohan rocking the guitar. I'm like, come on. I mean, this movie's taking some leaps with the body swap, but there's no way this is happening right now. Granted, it's also a really good song. So Pink Slip will play like Ultimate and Take Me Away and some other covers. But
Christine Vidal sang the song, actually. It's not,
okay.
It's not Lindsay Lohan.
Oh,
really.
Definitely. In fact, she plays backup anyways.
Yeah.
Backup vocals and guitar.
Okay.
Joel?
Can we just stop now? Can we just end the show? I feel like we're good with bands.
It's rough from here on out. Well, there's one I like.
I think we're going to go meta on this one because I don't know if the band will necessarily get people there, but the people in the band, the person in the band, and I'm specifically speaking here of Scrantonicity, is going to get people there.
Oh, Joel, that was the wrong choice.
So, Scrantonicity. Well,
I mean, I want him to win now.
This is the
so brave.
I picture this as kind of the opening number, or maybe the second band in, because then it's going to be because they mostly do police covers. And that's because I love police music.
Because of Synchronicity too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. It's kind of the play on that. But I thought that this, as I was listening to it, I was like, yeah, you know what? I think a cover band's fine here. And seeing Kevin Malone up there, come on.
With the effects.
From The Office.
He sounds like
come on.
He sounds like a Baconsale intro.
I like how he says, we don't play in public very often. We're just hoping for a turning point for the band.
Yeah. Also, it's just funny because originally Kevin's band was a Steve Miller tribute band named Jokers and Tokers. But they couldn't get the rights from Steve Miller to use the song, so they changed it in post-production to a police tribute band and had him say Scrantonicity. So his mouth doesn't quite match up in that part if you go back and watch it in the Casino Night episode. And then Kevin did end up leaving Scrantonicity and formed Scrantonicity 2. But I just got such a kick. I don't know why it made me so entertained to watch Scrantonicity, and maybe it's just because of The Office.
Yeah.
But that's what
you definitely have the must-see TV like bands in your festival.
Yeah.
All right. Is this my final pick?
Your final pick.
There's only one
two
choice.
more.
There's only one choice. And Joel, I'm so sorry. I feel like I should choose the worst one. But I'm going to choose Barry Jive in the Uptown 5 from High Fidelity.
I figured you would.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't need to apologize. That's fine.
I feel bad.
Why is this so low, guys?
Well,
I'll tell you why.
Here's the sample. Here's the demo. Let's listen to it, and then you can see. Once again, that's Jack Black.
Okay. So I have two Jack Black bands. Now, Zach, the reason this is so low is because I don't like Jack Black's character in High Fidelity.
Okay.
He's actually very annoying.
Sure.
That said, at the end of the movie, because the whole time he's like trying to launch his band, listen to my demo tape and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, go away. But then finally at the end of the movie, when he gets up there and says like, we used to be Sonic Death Monkey and we may become the Kathleen Turner Overdrive.
Which made me laugh.
But tonight only, we are the Barry Jive in the Uptown 5. Yeah. Granted, once again, it's covers, right?
Pick a name.
Pick a name, but having the stage presence of Jack Black, quote unquote.
And this is one of those
What do
moments.
you mean Jack Black? Like he's not a real person?
He might not be.
So John Cusack, who plays Rob, in this, he's all worried about what it's going to sound like, and he's so worried and so worried. And then when Jack Black actually Barry actually starts singing, he's like, oh, this isn't bad.
Yeah,
and it's a fun moment in the movie.
Yeah. I don't really like the band though.
I don't really
That's
like
why
the
they're
movie.
kind of.
Well, and
I love the movie.
I know you do, but the reason why it was so low for me is just because it was just one guy singing one song, and it was "Let's Get It On."
Yeah,
and I was like,
once again, it's cover song.
It's a cover song.
It's Jack Black singing,
Yeah.
so it's pretty good. And they can sing Lava Chicken after. So
I don't want this band.
yeah, see, this is why I feel bad.
Well, we originally had it where it was like an odd number, and then one band was just not going to get picked, so someone wouldn't have to get the bottom one. But unfortunately, we didn't do that, so I get the Weird Sisters. Yay!
Can we just give them a band like Marvin Berry and the Starlighters?
Your body like a hairy troll. I learned it to rock and roll. I spin around like
So this is from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It's the band that plays at the Yule Ball, and the thing that drives me nuts about this song, and it's in my ear right now, so it's driving me nuts, is the lyrics. Like
I knew you would hate the lyrics.
the sound is not bad. Like it's fine. It's whatever.
Fine.
It's what it is. It's a little kind of a little poppy rock thing.
Yeah, it's Sex Pistols,
but then
Billy Idol stuff.
it's the very simplistic rhymes where it's like you didn't take 2 seconds to try to think of a better rhyme. You went with like the immediate rhyme. So for example, move your body like a hairy troll, learning to rock and roll, spin around like a crazy elf, dancing by himself. Boogie down like a unicorn. No stop until the break of dawn. It's dawn. It's dawn. Put your hands up in the air like an ogre who just don't care.
And
I
it's
hate
so
that.
it's so irritating because it's like, hey, we have to do it's Harry Potter land. We have to do creatures and
They literally, I think they said,
No,
hey,
it's- this is
write a
so
song.
bad.
They said, hey, write a song that has to do with magical beings and rock and roll. And that's all they do. They just mention creatures and then rhyme the creature.
But guys, guess what? Despite their name of the Weird Sisters, all 8 known members are male.
Also, their band name is
like
not,
Twisted Sister.
Their band name is not mentioned in Harry Potter: The Goblet of Fire. Flitwick, I believe, says they need no introduction,
And they
that's
don't give them one.
That's because there was a Canadian band, a Canadian folk group called Weird Sisters, and there was a whole lawsuit going on about the name, so they couldn't say it. So I don't like this band. I don't care
Joel,
for
I'm
this
so
band.
sorry.
But it pays the bills. And hey, they were big at the Yule Ball.
Well, here's the thing.
The students went crazy.
You have aliens and you have magicians or
Yes.
wizards.
Are they though, or are they just muggles who wear makeup?
they actually went to Hogwarts.
Probably got kicked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I changed the name of my festival.
Okay.
Oh.
It was Folapalooza.
Yeah, to be more apt to
Okay,
what.
now that you know.
Now that I know the sound,
To be more hep.
when we were done.
Wait, it's just like when we were done, like your last name?
Yep, like when we were young, but when we were done.
We were done.
Zach, what do we have? Can you name off the bands
Yeah. For Joelchella
each-
and when we were done.
Could you start with the bottom and then go to the headliners like
okay.
a normal concert would
Fine,
go?
let's go backwards.
Yeah.
Your openers are the Weird Sisters,
gross.
apparently. Then Scrantonicity. I don't know if this is a multiple stage thing because this is a lot of bands.
It's got to be.
Scrantonicity, the Archies, Steel Dragon, Hep Alien, Drive Shaft, Crucial Taunt, Fingrin' Dan and the Modal Nodes, the Blues Brothers,
Yep.
Robin Sparkles, Mouse Rat, the Soggy Bottom Boys, Mitch and Mickey, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Pop, the Folksmen, Wyld Stallyns, Zack Attack, and the Monkeys.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a really, you can tell when they come around that corner of good where it's like,
For sure.
oh.
Yes.
All right. I'm ready.
Then we have Kentapalooza is Folapalooza.
When-
is now
when we were
when
done.
we were done.
We're gonna come up with new names every day.
And it is Barry Jive and the Uptown Five, Pink Slip, Cespabomb, Stillwater, Eddie and the Cruisers, the Partridge Family, Nick Rivers, the Barden Bellas, Dewey Cox, Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem, School of Rock, Josie and the Pussycats, Gem and the Holograms, Hannah Montana. What? The Clash at Demon Head, Spinal Tap, Jesse and the Rippers, Sing Street, and Powerline.
Oh my goodness. Now, Zach, you have arbitrary scoring
do.
every single time.
Yeah.
Joel and I have no idea what
As the
goes
man-
into this.
Yeah. And as the manager of the Wonders, Zach, you get to choose, because really, we don't have headliners yet.
Yeah.
Really, the Wonders are going to be the headliner at one of our concerts, and you get to decide who gets that.
I mean, I'm going to your festival. I just hope you know that.
It's on the same night, Kent.
Oh, no. Well,
Otherwise, we could have Wonders at both, but yeah.
Gentlemen,
yeah. You
have-
seem stressed over there.
you have caused me great stress. And
There's Tums over there.
here we go.
That's-
Yeah,
I'm going to
absolutely.
need them. I'm going to need them.
Yeah.
Here's why.
It's hard being a manager.
What I did this time was I did a blind gut tearing.
Blind
and when I
guts
say
here.
blind, I mean I went to my little spreadsheet and I made the font white, and I just went through and put numbers so I wouldn't be influenced. And I went through and I tiered the choices blindly. And so I will tell you.
So you ranked them and then you tiered them?
I did not.
Scored them?
I just did a tiering.
So there's random
did a tiering,
numbers.
And so then there's a scoring.
Okay.
So let's just go with this. Joel, congratulations. You had, by my estimation, 6 tier 1s.
Ooh.
7
Jeez.
tier 2s.
Oh,
okay,
man.
okay.
And 6 tier 3s.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty even.
That's pretty mid, though. Said that
Which,
more.
as a scoring, I gave that 44 points.
Nice.
Okay. Kent,
Yeah.
by my completely random blind tiering,
Scientific.
you got 6 tier 1s, 7
Oh, no.
tier 2s,
Okay.
and 6
No.
tier 3s for a total of 44 points. I blind ranked this thing, and you guys got identical scores.
Joel,
Finger boop.
we're joining festivals, it sounds like.
So I
Guys.
guess, yeah, fine. I don't know.
Now you got to pick one, Zach. Where are the Wonders going?
I think Kent's vibe's better. But I think the Wonders fit in better on Joel's. I think it's the combination.
So my bands are better, but because they're slow pokes?
So the manager's going to yours, but the Wonders are going to mine.
that's silly.
I'll send the Wonders to Joel's, but I'll attend Kent's.
Oh,
Doing
man.
that thing you do.
So annoying.
That's so silly.
I have been coming up with a way to split these guys up for years, and I can't
How do we get
it.
like dead even?
I'm
That is
so
ridiculous.
mad.
I
did-
blame math.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But there you go, listener. There are music festivals, and you need to
good.
let us know if you would rather go to Joelchella or When We Were Done. Let us know but by bands, just not who's running it, but just the bands that are there.
Yeah.
Let us know on Facebook. Let us know on Instagram. Let us know on Twitter. Let us know on Facebook, because we want to know what you think. We know which one the Wonders are going to. Which one Zachary is going to. Which music festival are you going to? Let us know, because we'd love to hear from you.
Before we go, we'd like to thank some patrons in some very special categories. So first we have I'm the Listener with Taylor, not the Bill Sanderson, some guy. Scott, I watched Eraserhead, and all I got was this weird baby Sprague. Sawyer Western, St. Shannon, and Sir James West, Ryan and Marley, Rocky and Steph, Lady Terry A. Finley, Juice the Cooler King Swallow, Jennifer Kielkowski, Casey Cummings, and Adam and Rachel Crump. And from the Bacon Council, we have the other Brit, Johnny English, the one, the only Chris Anderson, Steven, everyone's favorite Ross, Star Wars expert Kyler, our favorite couple, the Madsons, Nicole D. Hale, Her Royal Highness Jessica Terry, Glo Clan Daniel, Debbie Foster, and Beaker.
Thank you, patrons. You are the finger and Dan to our modal nodes.
Ew.
I hate it.
If you want to find me, you can find me at 76Joel on Twitter. You can find me performing with Quickwits, who perform at the studio at the Parker Theater. For more details, go to qwcomedy.com or go to the Quickwits Facebook page.
You can find me on Twitter at Kenny3DD. You can find me Instagram at Ken C. Dunn. You can read my movie reviews at ShowtimeShowdown.com. Oh, and sometimes I'm on ABC4's YouTube channel. Sometimes.
What?
Yeah.
What the heck?
We'll get there.
How about that? And if you'd like to connect with me, you can do so on Twitter and Instagram at Zachary Western. But more importantly, make sure you're following Baconsale. Please like that Facebook page and then go to at Baconsale on Twitter and Instagram. After you've done that, go to tpublic.com/Baconsale and get yourself some merch. And then if you like what's going on here and you want to support us further, visit patreon.com/Baconsale. Support starts at just $3 a month, and you can get access to all sorts of behind the scenes fun, including very, very short 30-minute bacon bits.
Absolutely.
What happened? The patreon.com/Baconsale.
So until next time, guys, I do actually feel closer to you. And so I think we can be friends forever.
We're not singing along.
With you everywhere. Come on, guys. Ready? Friends forever. Joel.
It would have been funnier if he wouldn't have.
Always will be friends. I love you, Joel. I don't know, Joel. You do kind of have an edge now, so
I am the edge.
he's our little continuity buddy.
I am not dressed for Coachella. Don't game me. You know I don't know any of these well enough to have a game. I copied and pasted.
The old one.
No.
I did the old one.
Take it from Spinal Tap, why don't you?
I already hate this episode.
The Wonders are in there, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He's going to get shanked.
Wait, no, please don't.
My festival is the one where Powerline got shanked.
This is Mike Love era, and I hate him for that.
I do not accept Face the Music as canon.
You're telling me a Kiss song changes the universe.
Don't be a drummer for Spinal Tap.
What do you mean? They have similar bites. Both of them sound like they have goldfish stuck to the top of their mouth.
They are a glorified, tiny cover band.
I am a giant.
It scratches the Spice World part of
Yes.
my brain. Here's the deal. Joel's might be slow, but at least people can get smashed.
Wait a minute. And I think she lost her edge when she got happy. Just saying.
A lot like Kent.
Even if she does a cup solo, I'm in because it's about Stanley Cups, actually.
Pingindan. Doik Knots. Dorian Bush Nickel.
Huh?
Sunil IED Tedin Dahai was the fanfare.
It really should be a Joel choice for Joelchella.
Lane is an absolute liability in drums.
Her heart is there, Zach. Her heart is
Yeah,
there.
well, I wish her rhythm was there.
That's cruel to drummers. This is going to get all those early buffet eaters in.
I'm so mad at you. I just want to give them to you right now.
You should have.
What can I say?
Nice work.
Girl power. Finn!
That's
How?
not appropriate. Finn,
You can groom later, kitty.
it is not bath time.